Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. I figured I'd use Aztec Challenge, but like it's about running to a temple, not actually raiding it. And I didn't have to say that because I'm the only person here who's played Aztec Challenge. No one was gonna fact check me. Wow, my voice is going already. What a great start to this stream. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. I'm playing Tomb Raider. That's right. Let's just start, shall we? I sure hope I don't accidentally save it on the title screen. That would be embarrassing. Oh, dang. Oh, Wales has some fudge? Heck yeah. I want some fudge. Alright, so what's my run button? Here's my run button. So basically, what we're going to want to do here is, avoid getting shot. Oh! It didn't work! I got shot super hard. I've got to get out yet. Oh, like Thor! Like the hammer of Thor. Anyways, so, yeah. I realized something. What's my use button again? Is it that? That's my use button. So I realized something while I was playing this here game. Or thinking about it, actually. Between the last stream and this one. And that is that this world obviously takes place... No, this game takes place in a world, I should say, where there is obviously some fantastical element to what's going on. And at the very least, Lara Croft knows this, right? Because in the first level, we found dinosaurs. And Lara Croft didn't even bat an eyelid. She just... Yep, that's where the dinosaurs live, in a Peruvian cave. And then we found human-dinosaur hybrids, or aliens, possibly. And she's learned about, like, hey, here's the key to Atlantis. And she's just decided to go and get it. So, that's really good background storytelling, I think. Something's going on. And push the block, please. So yeah, there's background storytelling going on, and I like when games do that. That's the jump button. Look at that fancy lad. Is that Thor? I would have said that's more Odin. Doesn't matter. Oh no! Well, there you go. It's the fact that it leaves you lying there for a short while as well. It's like, you gotta think about what you did there, player. You did that. Doesn't matter. I took way less damage that time. I don't trust you. You're going to fall on my head. And I don't want for you to do that. Oh, there you go. You had to wait for it to go click. Okay. Good. So yeah, Empirical Woodland, there's a story. The story is that some guy tipped us off to where a cool artifact was, and so we stole it. And then we learned that there's something else going on about the key to Atlantis. So we're gonna go and find it, and probably steal it. As you say, it is the British way. And yeah, Rickster sent back some gourmet fudge for my dad. He liked it very much. It was a good choice. We also sent back some traditional cookies for Mum. I don't know if they were good or not. They vanished quickly. She didn't share them. I have learned to make such things myself. I'm told they're really good as well. Somebody at work went, "Hey, make these again. They taste of Christmas." So that made me very, very proud of myself. Gimme. Wow, it's almost like the game was not... Lara Croft, please. I do not want to have to resort to save stating. But if you're going to be pulling nonsense like that, I feel like I'm going to have to resort to save stating. Okay? There you go. That's me learning how this game works, having died to its traps a couple of times. So does the rest of the series, does it go like that? Because I feel like this is unnecessarily harsh. And, I'm kind of enjoying this so far. Less so when the game pulls nonsense like that. But, again, this was 94, 96. And the first one of its type. We didn't know how to make the good games yet. That's still not the right button. Get used to a lot of that. Well, there it is, game. Now, save. That's right. Empirical Woodland told me that. How did I do that the first time? And they just completely tank it the second. Oh well. We did it. We did it! Why? Just why? I think part of this is, yeah, there we go. Part of this comes down to what it always is with me, in that it takes me a while to learn new game mechanics and get the intricacies for how they go. But also, that's just wild. What's down here? nothing. Ah! Yes, I must say, everybody, Crimson Raven 85 is here with a party of 5. How's it going? Crimson came in with the Breath of Fire and told me all about tactics and said, hey, you're not using tactics correctly. And I wasn't, and doing it made everything a lot easier. Is the bot gone to sleep again? That's still not the pause button. I think the bot has gone to sleep again. Or maybe it hasn't. Anyways, what were you playing? What were you doing? Thank you very much for bringing your team around. Hard West 2. Well, there you go. I don't know what that is. What kind of a game is that? What am I doing? Exploring is what I'm doing. What did... You can't shoot me through ledges. Who do you think you are? Wild West XCOM with Lovecraftian horror. Alright then. I'm sold on every part of those things. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, I see you. I'm gonna pick up a trap, and then these swords are gonna fall on my head, aren't they? I know what the Sword of Damocles is. It's that one song that always gets left off the Rocky Horror soundtrack, is what it is. Pick that up, please. Well, yeah, thank you very much for bringing your community along. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope you had fun with Hard West 2. I'm just going to make a note over here. 2. Because that sounds like it is absolutely right up my alley. Question. Is there permadeath? Because Empirical Woodland was talking about this in a game. I know what the Sword of Damocles is, I said. I can... How was I supposed to predict that one? Oh, I dived right into that one. Good job, me. Do I want to try that again? I feel like I want to try that again. But I'm not going to. Alright, is that man still around? He's certainly somewhere. Because there's his health bar. Oh, there's something up there. I like trick shots in games like that. Generally speaking, I don't think they really do it in XCOM. It's more like make the shot or clear space with a shot. Sure, let's load that again. Look. No, there just is one in the door. That's not cool at all. Are you thinking of Wild Wasteland from Fallout New Vegas? Because that's a good time. That one fell towards me. Did you see that? I wonder if they had, like, Lara-seeking swords. Possibly. That one appears to be. Game. Game. Can't jump over that. So that's something that I tend to do fairly frequently in Overwatch. There's a character named Sigma, and one of his lesser known abilities is that his weapon ricochets. And people are like, man, how are you hitting me with these hyperspheres? And the answer is because they go around your cover. Not, you know, consistently or reliably, but it certainly is something that I am able to do. That's way better than before. Kalsaka, welcome on in. You join me not being very good at Tomb Raider. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna heal. And we're gonna do another one of these. I feel like I want this bound to a button. You know, like in Theomonium, there's that button that just lets you... That button that just lets you, She's already dead, Harry Mason. Don't be a dick. That button that lets you save whenever you pass the checkpoints, just, it does it automatically. I feel like I need one of those. Anytime progression is made, Lara Croft saves the game. Neptune. Okay. Jaded Mew, welcome on in. We witchin'? Oh, we sure are. Do I have... I have 4 shotgun shells. But there are also bats. Guns! That's a creepy angle. Don't do that, game. Ugh. Now, can I safely jump down there? I wonder if yes. That's going to be my next test. Look at all these bats. Those bats got what they deserved. Yeah, you don't like it, do you? It's rude, isn't it? He's gone.
No. No.
Oh, wait a second. I only have 2 keys, don't I?
No.
Yes, I do, Laura. Don't be mean. So that one is silver, so I'm going to say you. And then... That's probably going to be you. Now, you see what I would have done? I would have tied that into that one story about Daniel interpreting the dream about the statue. And, like, that's what the 4 elements are in those there keys. Well, now I can't get back up. Oh, but I need to get back up, because here is a switch. I'm going about this the wrong way, I think. Can I reach that? I can't reach that. Or maybe I can't. Lara Croft, just turn on moon gravity, why don't you? I suppose one would need to. Alright, Damocles, we have done. I'm worried that I'm going to bounce off the wall again. So we're going to do one of those. That wasn't bouncing at all. I hope that this lets up. Or that I learn how this game works. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm doing this wrong. Aren't I? I feel like I should be able to grab that. I can't grab that. Yeah, there was Tomb Raider Anniversary, which apparently is also getting a remake. It says Empirical Woodland. Dang. I can't wait to relive these adventures in stunning HD. You reckon? See, I kind of get it. Like, the lighting is a little better like this, but also that frame rate is doing a number. I don't like it. So I'm going to go back to this one. Because, like, at the very least, this one has the colors. Yeah, in the particularly dark areas, it's like, turn on the PlayStation graphics. At the very least, I can look where I'm going with those. So this kind of brings up something that happened in the last stream, where Rixtrus pointed out, hey, you got, like, really annoyed at that part. And I did. Because it was a fairly simple jump, I think. The game just didn't seem to want to let me make it. And that was a frustrating part. Hey! There you go. Right, Thor, we have done. And the issue comes that the jumping controls don't work how I'm used to them working in most games. What are you? Atlas. Yeah, a small gap in the scenery. You can't be getting over that. I can. Like that. Oh, I'm so cool, you guys. I know what I'm doing in this game. So the issue is, with the jumping commands, this is what gets me. Um, to jump, I'm used to... You push the jump button in the game, and your guy jumps. Lara Croft does not seem to want to do that. There is a brief pause. There's a around a 10 frame startup, which... What's a 10 frame startup? That's nothing. Until you come to actually deal with that, and you realize, oh yeah, that's... Ooh, that does not feel good. Anything this way? Nah. Okay, cool. It also seems to run on realistic physics, despite being a game with fantasy elements in it. Ooh, what a lucky shot. But like... You can't just jump. Like, that takes a while. And if you do a running jump, you can't just do that. You have to get on a good step. So, that's going to take a little effort to get used to. Did I take damage from that? That was rude. Did you hear that voice line? She got hit with the boulder and just went, ow! Oh, this game's silly. Kosaka, this game was absolutely made for PS1 controls, and I'm playing on not tank controls, because I don't like tank controls. Jaded Mew has told me that this makes the game completely unplayable in certain sections. I think that might just be the game. But, you know. I have yet to work out what makes her do the double pistols. I feel like, you know, when she's doing the old 1-2 thing, there's a lot more damage output. But this is fine. So, what we're gonna do... Is that a door? That is not a door. Ooh. Okay, well, I thought, you know, maybe I could trigger the boulder from over there, and everything would go absolutely fine. I see why they put the save option as the second option, because, man, that does not feel good. Ooh. Hello. By the way, thank you for the clip of the last stream of this I did where I didn't stick the landing. what a funny clip. Oh, I could have just come up here. If I had known about it, I guess. That's fine. Right, the last one is Neptune. Which is the god of the sea. And that one bit in God of War where you have to click the thumbsticks in, and I realize, oh, I don't know if I'm having fun with this game right now. Because that one's a particularly violent one. How get up? Like that. I mean, it's Poseidon, but they're the same thing. It's just that the Roman ones are way cooler. They have the different names you see. This grab onto ledges button is amazing. I'm glad the game has it. I wish it worked more consistently. Yeah, it might be that, Empirical Woodland, but who are you to disagree with the Romans? They did all kinds of cool things, they did. X card on me, chat. Ah! See, that's why I saved, because I figured the game would be up to something. Did I just close? I think I just closed it behind me. I sure did. Oh no, we're gonna have to watch the animation. Don't do the animation game. I hate that. Alright, so my thought is, we do that. Oh, thank goodness they don't play the full animation. Whew. Yeah, no, goodbye health. But, like... the game's got this whole choking animation, and I don't like it. Right, so that is that. And then that goes, go over here, get key. Oh. Okay. That's... that was unclear. Like, I thought that this one would have the big down current, like, the entire time. And then that would be not the way that you get out. Apparently it is. Still, we have done all of our keys from the various mythological figures. So now we can carefully make our way downstairs and to the doors, and away we go. Why did I stress the word carefully? I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell you. I'm gonna have to take that thing down from a distance. Meep's a cool cat. Very quickly learned that I brought the snacks and that I could be trusted to deliver those snacks. Have I spoiled that cat? Maybe a little bit, but at the same time, worth it. Absolutely worth it. Yeah, but, like, they're not cats. What are you talking about? Oh, look at that. Look at that level exit. You like it. I found 2 secrets. I'm really happy with that. That is more than no secrets that I have found thus far. Okay. We are now in the cover art to Silent Hill Downpour. Huh. Apparently the original version of the game had save crystals. Huh. Well, there you go. I like the idea that I can just push the button and save the game. Because, as you've seen, I need them. Especially if the game is gonna just throw lions at me. Good. You got any more? Where's your friend? Oh, your face got all melty. That's your mouth. I don't trust this game. I was right to not trust this game! Yeah! New Game Plus has the crystals back. Okay. So that sounds like you get one, and then the game just doesn't anymore. Oh no, that's a gap in the ceiling we cannot jump through. Yes, welcome on in. Thank you very much for your comments on the first video, and for clipping that incredible jump. Everything went really, really well. Nobody questioned that. I dived right into it, and the lion had no idea how to react. It just looked at me like, Lara Croft, what are you doing? So, yeah. Oh, Wales, first of all, go enjoy birthday party for friend. If I know this friend, say hello from me, and a happy birthday, too. We have a lot of mutual friends, Oh, Wales and I. Um, Second, I kind of get your point with limited saves. It's it can be frustrating, but at the same time, it heightens the tension. Like if I had to do this, I'm gonna die. If I had to do this in one go, I'd have to be really good at the game. And I'm not. Case in point, here we are, back in the previous level. Carefully, operant word. Okay. I will do my best to have fun playing this game. There are instances where the game doesn't seem to want me to have fun. But I'll do my best regardless. Get him! On the other hand, if you have unlimited saves, you end up doing what I've been doing, where you do a couple of platforming sections, and then you save. And then you do a couple of platforming sections, and then you save. And so it goes on. And like, sure, I'm doing that because I would like to make progress and I would like to finish this game. But also, it's not as much fun as just doing the game. See what the original graphics for this? There you go. Yeah! Even got the crunchy frame rate. It's actually not showing up on my stream. It's dropped the frame rate on my TV screen. So, like... Oh, Lara Croft doesn't have a head! That's one of the most unfortunate camera views. Right, now there's two more, isn't there? There's one over here. Just the neck and arms like that unfortunate Dead Island pre-order content, which I don't believe ever got released. Nor should it have been. Who greenlit that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to that. See, I think this looks a lot nicer and it's a lot smoother. I think that's cool. I think, Kosaka, it's an aesthetic choice. Like, the game itself, like, doing this doesn't affect the frame rate. Like, in terms of what the game is doing and graphical intensity and so on. I think it's chunking up the frame rate because the PS1 was hard capped at whatever frame rate it was capped at. How long were you here? I'm gonna pick you up. Yeah. Whereas this is the Switch. I can do cool camera stuff like this. And this. I shouldn't do that. But I can. What's this way? that action hero dive is always hilarious. Right, and then turn you around. There you go. Nothing here. Well, that's fine. Now, I did see that there was a little ledge dealy over here. So, I'm just gonna do one of these. Yeah, save that game. Cause like down here. Shoot that crocodile. And that one. I feel like I've come here too early. And they should have been like aquatic threats. Because, ooh, hello. Yeah. Because th th this looks like an area I cannot climb and should therefore be filled with water. And probably make it a lot more agreeable for the crocodiles down there. There's like one whoop in this ambient sound, and it's how I know that the thing has looped. It's an interesting decision. All right, what have we got? I think this is just going to be going back the way I came. But I can do that. That's fine. Maybe that is the way I need to go. There's a friend of mine who is, I know what you're going to say. I'm going to say the name of this game, and you're going to roll your eyes. A friend of mine recently went, I would like to play Silent Hill 2. How do I play Silent Hill 2 in this day and age? So I sent them one of my 7 copies. And, there you go, Empirical Woodland. You were ready to go with that. And one of the things that they have said is they're not used to games doing what that game does, which is not telling you anything. Oh, hello. Can I climb up into that? No, because this is all slanty. But yeah, he's playing through Silent Hill 2. And at the very least, is used to, uh, hey, here's a little button. And if you click the button, it says, go to the alleyway on North Martin Street. There's something there. But no, it just plonks you down in this town, and, you know, off you go. And this is not like that in the slightest. Because this is a lot more enclosed, and there is pretty much just one way forwards. But with Silent Hill 2, what he has found is it's kind of enjoyable and really, really creepy, and occasionally a lot of frustration to not have the game tell you what you're doing or hold your hand, even remotely. And I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. Because then you get the joy of going, hey, I see something over there. It's a lot easier in this mode. Look at it. Obviously modeled into the environment. But, what joke can Rickstress make about Silent Hill 2? You pay more attention to Silent Hill 2 than you do to me. Objectively untrue. Oh, for sure, there is a book in the case that gives you all the controls, but it doesn't tell you what to do. What happens when you get into Silent Hill, like, the place? James goes, well, I guess I'm gonna try to make it over, to Rosewater Park. That's not it at all. And ooh, hello, hello. Is that a platform I can stand on? That looks like a platform I can stand on. Hey now, let's not be mean to my girlfriend. What are some ways that you can act like Silent Hill 2? Hurt me emotionally. Don't actually do that. I will cry. Just be, kinda, kind of vague and what the hell? I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but that's kind of funny. Chase me around with a big knife, and Kosaka's like, yeah, I wish. Don't be chasing me around with a big knife. Hell yeah! Oh. Oh, is there a secret? Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back to the crocodile room and see if there is an answer in there. Oh, I bet there is! Because there is a drop off the edge and shimmy along command, right? Josh told me about that one. So I could probably go and do that. In this room. That looks like a really happy piece of wall. Do you see that? Now, what was the button to do that thing? Actually, can I just grab it? Yeah, so we do that. Josh may have to tell me what that button is again, because I forgot it. I've done it in this stream, even. But no, I'm with you. I like... We were talking about this in the last stream, actually, when, oh. There used to be books and just content in games. And, it'd give you a bit of story and, you know, some copy protection, which never worked because after a couple of times, after a couple of times, you just know what the answer was. Remember, my friends had the Lion King on PC, and they just knew what all the copy protection questions were. So... Can I go up there? That looks like a go-upable place. Oh, it for sure is. Give me a second, because, I'm just gonna go over here and save, because I don't remember the, shimmy off the edge button. It's that! And I didn't want to just fall into the pit and die. Again. Wow. Oh, a shortcut. Right? Yeah, because this is where the lion was, and then that's just the exit. Okay, not the exit. The other one. Magnum clips, you say? Oh, that's a little cheap. You just saw that one despawn. Well, here's a question. I was wondering if, like, I did that, would it change the soundtrack to the old music as well? This feels like something that the Romans would have done, right? Let's just put a bunch of animals in a pit and watch them fight each other and see what happens. My money's on the lions. I see you, Mr. Door. You make a good point, Perklewood, and I'm pretty sure that a bear could take a lion. Although, would this come down to who got the first shot? Because, like... Nope, can't hit that. Because I feel like the bear's got the strength, but it's got more of a wind-up, whereas the lion is just a lion. It'll just pounce you and bunny kick you and bite you, probably. And there you go. You just die. So there you go. Cass, what you're supposed to do is to go down there and take him head on. Yeah, but I don't wanna. These things just automatically know when I have landed and wish to rush over to me. Oh, there's a block over there. I could... That's a spike trap as well. Good catch, Cass. Don't be... Hey! I was so happy that I avoided that spike trap with my lightning reflexes. Did we get that guy? Oh, I didn't get that guy. Alright, where are you going, you big dumb nerd? Actually, that's pretty clever. Don't follow him to watch him despawn, because you can't hurt him, but he will hurt you. Clever. Get out of here. I'm hunting lions and monkeys. I'm kind of with you. Live service is, I don't like it. I say this, I play Overwatch essentially daily with Rixtrus, and we have a lot of fun doing so. But I feel at this point, that game could be literally anything. It could be Apex or Fortnite or, I don't know, Minecraft or Hello Kitty Island Adventure or whatever, because I enjoy just playing something and chilling out after work and hanging out, you know? Green tea, welcome on in. You may be in the wrong place for me, for watching someone be good at Tomb Raider. I'm not. I am having a bad time with this game right now. Oh yeah! They did have Chris Barry as the butler in the movie, didn't they? I forgot about that. Ah! Mr. Lion, did you just... Okay, no. Alright. I was gonna say, did you just no-clip through that wall? No, you did not no-clip through that wall. It was just open. In fairness, Empirical Woodland, Chris Barry is an accomplished comedian in his own right. There was the Britass Empire. He is in Spitting Image. They have him do the... They have Chris Barry do the audiobooks. Because he is... part of what he does is impressionism. So, whenever they need, you know, Lister to say something, Chris Barry does the voice as he's reading it. And same deal with all the other characters. And that's particularly cool. There was that one bit from the end of Season 6 when they have to destroy the time drive. That is literally the only time I can think of Rimmer equipping a weapon like that. Like, maybe he'll hold a weapon and then just run away and leave everyone else to deal with it. Oh, Ace Rimmer. What a guy. I really like that concept as a character. Like, I think in TV tropes it may actually be called the Ace, where it's like, I'm you, but better. Olga Pataki comes to mind. Mainly because Facebook lately has been going, hey, do you know what you need to think about? Wrong button. Is old school Nickelodeon. I'm like, sure, that one bit where Arnold's parents show up, that was great. That could have gone better. let's just use that. I'm going to need that. Was Chris Barry in The Young Ones? I feel like he may have had a part in The Young Ones, right? Because most of the British community in the 80s was in The Young Ones. Not as, yeah, oh, it's French and Saunders, but like, yeah, actually, French and Saunders were in an episode. And Robbie Coltrane killed everyone with a giant cream cake. That was a good show. I liked it. Yes, he was. All right then. Wait a second. Wait a second. Ha ha ha! Luckily, cats are terrible climbers, and they can't make their way up here. Is there anything down here? Like, all I see is spikes, but I also see, like, there's a little corridor. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going in there. Maybe there is a retract the spikes button, and that's what I will need to click. But for now, check the roof and check the corners. That seems to be what this game's message is. That's a switch right there. Or is that a push block? I think that's a push block. It's like, I'm going to need to go down here and knock something out from underneath it. See, I'm in two minds about that one, Kosaka. I really, really like digital copies. Because I like... Like, most of my gaming content is done on the Switch lately. I could have just run out from underneath that. I didn't need to dive at all. Yeah. So, I do most of my gaming on the Switch, and I like just being able to push a button, and now I'm playing such and such. But it's really, really frustrating, the idea that at any point the license runs out, and I don't get to play that thing anymore. I have a copy of Outrun Online on my Xbox, and I had better never get rid of it, because if I get rid of it, then I just can't have it anymore. It happened with Flappy Birds, if you remember. Everyone was going nuts for Flappy Birds, and PT around the same sort of time, I think? Where, hey, here's this really cool little project that you can't have anymore, but everybody wanted to have it. That's like in Asda when you try to go in the outdoor. And it's like, you can't do this. But you can, though. I mean, that's also the other thing with me, is that a lot of the games that I have played are kind of disposable. Like, I've shown off my Switch dashboard since doing it. Testing time! This one is for science. That's not how spikes work! You could clearly walk through those, Lara Croft. What were you doing? I knew there was something down here. You can if I press the walk button? Huh. I get the feeling that's going to come in handy later. Thank you very much for the advice. That wasn't immediately apparent, and I genuinely would not have thought about it. I would have just written it off as something that I cannot do. Empirical Woodland, you stop your lies. I run for like 15 minutes in the morning, and that's all my running done for the day. Ooh. You say that. You're right. I do. I am known to get cake. I'm also known to bake cakes. Thanks. Oh, boo! Boo this game! No, that didn't happen. You can walk through the spikes without getting hurt. Thank you very much for that helpful advice. I say cake. It's usually it's croissants, which is more of a pastry, but and I know that's potato tomato, but also I just want the record clear. My snack of choice in such instances is the croissant, usually with a bit of like almond paste in it or strawberry jam. I'm gonna be honest with you, Kosaka. I feel like $70 is too much for a game, and like that's the end of the sentence. I don't think I need to continue with that. Stop making games so damn expensive. Like, not you personally. You don't do it. But, oh, hello. I wonder if that's where I need to go. Yeah, like, not you personally, but like, video games need to stop being so expensive. Also, yes, I am not the right person to talk because I kickstart games for ludicrous sums of money. Mostly so that I am then in them. But the difference with that, Rixtrus, is we're getting a bunch of extra stuff out of Mika, right? Like, we're getting the... I'm pretty sure I've got some tarot cards on the way, and a soundtrack. I've got you, right? So, surely that counts as something cool. Oh, hello. But like that, kickstarting games is different. That's the way I came in. Kickstarting games is different, and I don't mind doing that because I get to say, here is what I am comfortable paying for this thing. Lara Croft, please. Here's what I am comfortable paying for this thing, and generally speaking, I get some goodies out of it as well as just the game itself. I would not pay 120 euros for Miko. Like, just devoid of context, here is a cute game on the shelf. Would you pay 120 euros for this? Nah. No, I would not. Oh, and then that's where the guy sits, and he can't actually look at the thing, because the wall's in the way. I saw that! I know it's the big meme, and it has been for the longest time. I wouldn't know what games I wanted to get for the PS5. Like, I don't really keep up with the gaming news. I just know that, hey, Smash is coming out, and I need a Switch to play Smash. So I got a Switch, and all the other stuff that I have on it is from, like, picking through the eShop. You just stretched that texture vertically. You can't do that. I mean, to be fair, Green Tea, you are also one of the streamers in this chat right now, and generally speaking, I don't think I've seen you play modern games. Everything I've seen you play has been like, what was it yesterday? N64 and Flash lately. So like, yeah, I'm with you. Modern gaming, cobblers. Look at me play this game from 1994. A year after the last CPC game. That's... Oh. But yeah, generally speaking, that's why I don't do a lot of the modern gamings. Oh, I'm back up here. Well, that's fine. I know what I'm doing. And that is breaking the engine is what I'm doing. Alright, where's the second one? And I know that a lot of the time you can get blinded by nostalgia. Like... NSO is actually a good example of this because they recently added Donkey Kong Land. Like, today, they added Donkey Kong Land. I could have just played that in HD instead of my Game Boy cartridge, which is falling apart at the seams and the graphics broke. I got really, really into that to the point that I found all of the cool stuff in it. But playing it back, that's fine. You know what I mean? Wait, what's the third option? Hang on. Load, save, exit to titles. Alright, that's fair. Don't do that. I want to keep playing. I've got another, like, hour and a half of this, and then we'll, That's fine. That's fine. These bats are invincible! Every time that happens, There's that owl sound clip again! I meant to do that. You see, because my intention was that I would do that. And take significantly less damage that way. Not really, though. I suppose as well with modern gaming, it's one of the things of... Do you buy into the newest one? Like, one of my sisters always has the newest iPhone. Because it's the newest one. What are you going to do? Not have the newest one? Hey! Oh, I bet you that's where I'm going to get dunked out of this little section. Right? Yeah. What's down here? An awkward camera angle is what's down there. So, for example, when it comes to... I'm going to say Call of Duty because that seems like a fairly... Actually, Call of Duty and FIFA because they're the ones that come up at work a lot with the guys in the back room. Where you got to get the new one. It's like, it's not the old one. But the old one was perfectly serviceable. This is something I learned with... And he's brought a lion friend with him. That's not cool. I'm getting out of here. I'm dealing with you. I think it was FIFA 95 and 96. Or 98. 95 was one of them. 6 or 8 was the other one. And, like... Wait a second, this is the same game! And I just didn't get into the series anymore. And similar sort of deal with the Call of Duty games. Like, sure, this is the new one, but what about that one that we already have? And I know that's a very nihilistic view of things. We have Call of Duty at home, essentially. Lara Croft, are you gonna jump when I tell you to jump, please? That would be marvelous. No, says Lara Croft. You're talking about Call of Duty, man. I don't want to play that. So the way it goes with me, Kosaka, I tend to do a luxury purchase a month. Maybe two if I can justify it. So like I don't just buy games because I have games. I have shown off. Do I want to reload? Nah. I have shown off the shame pile. And like that's fine. Wait. No. I've shown off the shame pile. And I really don't need to add to that. But like this game, I think it was half off when I bought it. Sure, I'll take that. What's half off? I'll pay that. Oh, now that looks like an exit. And that looks like a secret area. So let's save, because I'm going to die down there. I mean, this also comes back to live service games, where like you can't complete Overwatch, and you can't complete Apex or Fortnite because that's not what the game is, and that's a little frustrating because I like being able to just be done with a game sometimes, you know? I've gotten my money's worth. I do not wish to play this game anymore. And not in a mean way. Not like White Day, when I just... I am actively going to delete this in front of you. But more... like Hollow Cocoon. I played it, I finished it. I don't really need to go again. Into the backlog it goes. Let's talk about it in the wrap-up, you know? What do I do with that key? I don't know, but I see what's the name over there. Kasaka, I'm with you. I did not enjoy White Day. That is one that I completed out of spite. Get him! Get him, lion! Ah. Why is nature conspiring with my rival? Why must this happen? I'd really like to go down and get that guy. But it doesn't seem to want to let me. That's like I grazed my knee on the way down. Okay, now the exit is this way. Yeah. See, my hope was that I'd see a keyhole around here somewhere. Maybe that's going to be behind the exit. I hope that's behind the exit. I'd hate to have done that little puzzle for nothing. No, I get you. Apparently there are like 4 or 5 endings to it, but I do not feel compelled to play that game any more than the one and done, because it's... Oh, it's just not very well made. We try again. The thing is as well, like, going back to live service models, I feel like it works against the industry to an extent, because I have watched some of my streamer friends play Apex. Specifically Apex. And I think I would like that game a lot. But at the same time, you can't complete Apex. It's just a grind box. And I have a grind box in Overwatch. So here's a game that I'm not going to play. The devs aren't getting any money off of me for it. And I'm not enjoying any part of that content. Because it's not my kind of thing. And fair enough, you know, there are visual novel writers who aren't getting any money off of me because that's not my thing and I just don't play it. Wait a second. I knew I had seen a keyhole somewhere. Don't dive into it. Put the key into it. There is also that. Live services require maintenance, and they can go down at any time. Oh, no! It's an underwater maze. I don't like mazes. Particularly not underwater ones. Is that a crocodile? Sure was. Excuse me. But yes. You are correct in that one. We are... Hang on. I love dipping the camera so I can hear the bubbling water. Anyway, we're going to have this conversation with Tiny Child at some point that, yeah, she just can't play Pokemon Unite anymore. I don't think she's going to particularly know or understand why. And I don't think she's going to accept the answer. But, like, yeah, no. Sorry, kid. That game doesn't exist anymore. You don't get to play Dress Up with Umbreon anymore. So, right. What I thought the T-Rex was going to be in level 1, that crocodile is in level 2. Just, what's through here? And there's just this thing comes at you out of the darkness. And like, ooh. Ooh, no, thank you very much. I don't like that. You know what? I thought I was back at the start. Let's just drop a save. Where are we? Palace Midas. Oh, okay. Where's your friend? Because this game can't just spawn an enemy. It's got to spawn 2 of them. That is also a tricky one, Kosaka, because again, we'll go with Overwatch because that's what I'm currently playing with Rixtrus. But like, when you buy costumes in Overwatch, somebody has designed that, right? And someone has, I would say, over-designed that outfit. But someone has designed that outfit, and they've put time and effort into modeling it, rigging it, testing it to make sure it doesn't just tank the frame rate, etc. Work has gone into this outfit. But also, it's a digital thing, and I don't get it back, and I don't know the first thing about the logistics behind how to do that, or the money that goes into it. So I am the wrong person to go. This outfit is too damn expensive. What the? Did everyone else get back up? What is this? Something about gamers, I don't know. Although, having said that, I will absolutely and unequivocally say the $80 weapon skins in Overwatch are too damn expensive. Somebody pointed this out with, like, what would you rather buy? The entirety of Cowboy Bebop on Blu-ray, or one of the Overwatch Cowboy Bebop skins? Given that I already owned Cowboy Bebop, my answer was clear. I'm going this way. No, I'm not. Oh, this area looks amazing. Look at that. It also looks pretty cool when you do it like this. Can't shoot through that, though. You should, Kosaka. It's a good show. Right, where did the other two come from? Can I get up there? Nope. There's one. Now, where did your friends come from? Because it's out. They've spawned in behind me. That's not an okay thing to do. That's not fair. Well, we try again. Is there a third door? I'm going this way. I'm not going that way again. I'm going this way. Arguably worse. Yeah, you can't get me down here. Crocodiles can't go in the water. That's against the law. Oh, that's so cool! That's like the Matrix. Thank you very much for that, Jadanovska. That's pretty great. This looks like it's back the way I just came. Well, this is something that Nintendo have been doing for a little while. Is they'll put a game out, and then, like, a couple of weeks after it comes out, they'll go, Major Content Patch! Including extra game board in Mario Party Jamboree. Because it should have shipped with that board, but do like a couple of weeks of like mass beta testing, and then get back. Thanks, thank you, bye. That's literally what the Nintendo corporate emails read. I have a friend who he doesn't work there anymore, worked at Nintendo, and they do that little XOXO at the end. True facts. Part of that story was true, and I will leave it to you to guess which it is. What? Oh. Guess I landed wrong. Now, I don't want to have to get to the point where I am save scumming, as mentioned previously, but I feel like we are reaching the point where I'm going to want to do that. She will keep shooting the dead enemy unless you stop pressing the button. Okay. So I have noticed that before, as she will just keep firing at whatever you're firing at until you take your finger off the button, and then she will adjust her aim. So, like, I'm just going to keep shooting at that guy until I take my finger off the trigger. Yeah. Actually, I think I've mentioned before, one of my amiibos came from Nintendo. Like, directly from Nintendo. My friend who used to work at Nintendo was like, we just have them all in the shop downstairs. Which one do you want? And I told him, and he sent it to me. It was Ike. I think Ike is the one I got from Nintendo. Doesn't make it any more, like, powerful or anything like that. It just, I know where it came from. It doesn't make up for him not handing in my game design document for Lakitu Fishing to someone. But you know what? I can live with that. I think it would have been a good game. Tell you what else I'm noticing is, I'm picking up ammo for stuff I don't have. Like, look at these Uzi clips and the Magnum rounds. I don't think Magnums have clips. They're not clips, incidentally. But, you know. So yeah, I have absolutely missed some firepower at this point. So hopefully that's not going to count against me when it comes to completing the game. Ooh, what's up there? Can I get up there? I think I can get up there. I saw you move. What did you do? Ooh, a wall of switches. I don't like that. That's something for me to get very wrong. Yes. Yes, I am going to load that again. Thank you very much. I shouldn't have lost that health. Right. The thing is with that, Kosaka, reviews are generally not written, based on the release build of a game. So, like, generally speaking, it's a really, really finished, like, almost ready to ship product, but that doesn't mean that it is always the case. I have a press review. Oh, Lara Croft, please. A review copy of Silent Hill 2, which is pretty much finished, except for certain lines of dialogue. Most notably, the scrambled radio at the beginning is just spoken aloud, and you hear the plot twist right at the start. It's weird. Jaded Mew has redeemed one happy thing a day. Let me tell you what today's happy thing was. My delivery team at work are absolutely fantastic. The delivery today was an absolute farce. Let me tell you something. The driver pulled up at 6 o'clock in the morning, turned around and left. And we're all there wondering, why has the driver done this? What is he doing? So we call up the... oh, it's the little house from Undercaves in Doom. Anyway, we call up the delivery guys, and we're like, hey, what the hell? Where is, the thing? Oh. No, finish the story, then I'll do Kosaka's thing. So, driver left at 6 o'clock in the morning with our delivery. I don't know why. And we called up, and they said, hey, it's because there's an issue with the truck. The issue was they had sent us the wrong delivery. We were about to get a different store's stuff, and they can't be doing any of that. So my team did a couple of jobs for me, and when it eventually arrived 2.5 hours late, I said to the guys, look, it's here. Please, can we do our absolute best? And they did. And the amount of work we had would normally take us around 4 to 5 hours. We blitzed it in 3. And nobody complained. And nobody pouted and kicked and stomped and whined. And that is my happy thing for today. My team are pretty good. Now, what I was looking at down here were the Epsilon and Omega signs, which I believe are going to be binary for these 5 switches over here. I mean, for sure, we were absolutely giving out. So let's try. Okay, I am reading these switches incorrectly. Let me just flip all of them. We were complaining, like, when the guy wasn't there and when he pulled in incredibly late. But, nah, the work got done. And I was quite happy with it. I thought I saw something over there, and I thought I had solved this problem over here. But apparently I have not. So let's just reset you, because I don't want to, like, break this puzzle over here. And I'm going to go back that way to the garden area. But before I do, wouldn't you know it, Kosaka has redeemed Show and Tell. So let's go. Now, I actually remember what today's Show and Tell is, because I'm looking at it right now. And that is this one. This is my roof. Yesterday morning, or the day before. Day before yesterday morning. That's my roof. And as you can see, we had a little bit of snow. And the pigeons and blackbirds and magpies who normally come to my roof to get fed first thing in the morning, they were like, well, there must be seeds around here somewhere. There's always seeds around here somewhere. Alas, there was not. Actually, there was. I had thrown down a handful of seeds, but you kind of can't see it. It's buried in the snow. I just thought it was really, really cute that you could see where the visitors had landed. Like at the top, you can see the little impact marks, and then you can see the paths that they have taken to try and find food on my rooftop, and I like it. Jaded Mew, you're not wrong. Adeli is admiring the snow. Like, yeah, I remember snow. I'm a penguin. I should go and look at that. But actually, she's fine. She likes it a lot. And she's happy being here and my little supporter for everything that I do. What a cool character. But yeah, that's Show and Tell. It's my rooftop showcasing eager pigeons. Thank you very much, Kosaka, for redeeming such a thing. And let's get back to the game. Guess what I did in the meantime? I got back over here, because it's a bit of a walk. Monkey! It's one of those things where it's like, it's never entirely clear the relationship between her and I. Like, this is me. This is my voice. I'm Penguin. Rixtrus can confirm. She's met me. I'm Penguin. I'm dead certain I can grab that. Or maybe that's the way down again. You are breaking nothing, Jaded Mew. Who are we kidding? Do you know what? It's like that one guy who keeps showing up. He'll just keep firing if left unchecked, even though I am clearly dead. Ooh, that's ominous now, isn't it? I think I'm gonna go this way. Oh, hell yeah! I like the look of that area. I want to go in there. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get ambushed by monkeys. So let's save. Alright, anybody else want to try some? I got a good choke point going on here. Y'all need to come to me. Yes! Honestly, Jaded You, I get you, because, clearly, I am not, in real life, a little 3-foot-high penguin with the little flippers and little talk lines above my head. That's not me. But But is it? This is how I present myself on a stream, and this is essentially how I have always been. I'm a little penguin. Hello. Jaded Mew, your compliment is that you also have a pretty good character. And I really liked that one artwork you showed off recently that the guy drew where you're the witch. And and as an aside, this is why when I updated my introduction on the server, I said, currently dating the witchy cat. I didn't say currently dating the witchy cat. That's right, because people would go, Mew? So I had to explain, no, it's Rixtrus. I'm pretty sure your fiance would have something to say. There was a colleague bumped into me at work today, and she's like, hey, I'm sorry, I hope you're okay. And she touched where she had bumped, and then went, oh no, I just grabbed your boob. And I explained, well, as long as it's that way around, what would my girlfriend say? And it took her a moment, and she went, that's pretty funny. There's something up there. There's a med kit up there. I want that. I'll tell you who did buy Rixtrus and I dinner. Was Rixtrus's boss. And I sent boss a message. And I went, hello, you genuinely did not have to do that. But I'm really glad that you did. Thank you for dinner. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Oh, get out of here, game. Let me do the thing. You get an achievement for doing that. See, it's Midas. King Midas, and everything he touched turned to gold, including you, Lara Croft. Anyway. That's one of the few, like, pop culture moments that I know about this game. I know that if you stand on that hand, that happens. And nobody expected it to happen. And it's terrifying. It sure is. So, I zoned out. I thought I was heading straight into the wall. Not the wall. I was heading straight into the wall. I thought I was heading straight over here. And I was like looking over at my notes over here because I've done it in binary. 10001. But what could it mean? Unless it's not a case of flip the switches and then something happens. But flip the switches and then go to the door and then something happens. How's that? So, this is one of the notes that I have. 10000. I would have done that the other way so that the raised ones were 1. But what do I know? Oh! It did open! Breaking news! Lara Croft discovers fire. Those are unusually large rodents. Well, they gotta go. Out you go. Good, honestly. Friggin' rats. Oh, oh, oh. Science. I'm going to step on that brown line, and that will deactivate the traps. Get good at jumping. Yeah, look at that. I got good at jumping. Oh, I know what to do with that. You take that to the King Midas statue, probably. Right? Like... So, the issue for me, Jaded Mew, I forget that the tactical roll, that is a dodge. And you face the opposite direction. So, it's not used for what I want to use it for, i.e. the Indiana Jones tuck and roll underneath the door. Because it always makes me face the other way. And I could probably have just run past that fire and been safe. But no. I wanted to do a flip. Right, next up on my notes. 10001. Oh yeah, I heard that. I just heard a door open. It was really, really faint and in the distance, but I absolutely heard the door open. That was the monkey door. Don't push that button. That's just monkeys. Anyone else? No? Good. On we go. I mean, what was pointed out to me is that, like, get the guns out, that move is more what you're going to want to do when you're trying to dodge something, is tap the direction and... Actually, there's a thought. Nope. You can't do a dodge roll forwards with the guns out either. You can only, like, matrix jump forwards and backwards, which is 3 gold blocks. Is that gold? That's probably going to be gold, because the Midas statue is right there. So yeah, I try to find that with the lions and no, there are just lions. There are no tigers. But with the lions, at least, running in circles seems to be a good idea. And less so with the monkeys because they're a little fast. But yeah. Right, so what I need to do is I need to change that note like that and go that is the exit. Because I'll bet you that that one is the exit. 3 gold bars. Put them in there. And on we go. Right, next up is like that. And then you 3. Somewhat surprised there isn't like a strafe button. Although, again, this is the first game out of a bajillion Tomb Raider games. So, maybe they added one in future updates. Fatal Frame Remaster would be quite nice. I hope that they do. I mean, what they did with 5 was they just essentially just ported it directly. Oh, I broke something! Oh, I really hope I wasn't supposed to do that. Or was supposed to do that. Whatever it was that I broke, I didn't mean it. Hi. What? No, this is... Oh! Oh! Well, now, where is this room, I seem to say to myself. Here's where this room is. It's full of sand now. Sand. Sand. Can I climb that? No. I can backflip off that pretty hard, but that doesn't really help me. Ooh. Or... No. I thought I could kick off that up there. That's not what I have to do. Of the ones I have played, I would say Fatal Frame 5 is probably the best of the series. There are elements of Fatal Frame 1 that legitimately terrify me. But 5 is probably one of the most enjoyable ones from the series for me. Because I like a lot of what it does. Not the romantic stuff. That's just gross and weird. But, like... You know, the ghost stuff is cool. Can I do this? Easier from the top floor? There's a top floor? There's a top floor? Hang on. The other way? I thought there was a door up there. Thank you very much. Sometimes I just need a nudge. And that nudge is to be told. I don't recall the last time I saved, so I'm just going to heal. And let's try that again. This is something that I'm trying to pick up with this game, right? It seems to be the case that if I can't do something the first couple of tries, I'm probably trying the wrong thing. Because with the exception of that one jump at the start of this level, or the monastery level, anyway, it's pretty much been the case that, yeah, you just do the jump. And it's not like it's going to require any, like, weird trick shots or anything like that, unless you want to get the secrets. Which is fair, you know, if... I think the secrets are going to be the missing guns and additional firepower. That's probably something where you're going to want to show that you've got a degree of skill at the game. Oh, now then. I don't like any of this. Look at this wildlife. I hate it. Fan service in games generally doesn't bug me. Because, like, whatever. Right? I don't care. I'm playing a Tomb Raider game. I don't think... Oh, look at the little scummy graphics on this as well. I like that. Nope. No, I actually did want that button. Rixtrus, if the wildlife there had tried to kill me, I would probably have run away from that as well. Look at this thing. Actively trying to kill me. That's what it gets. I've eaten crocodile. It tastes a lot like chicken. But, like, it's incredibly cartilaginous, and it wasn't my favorite thing that I had at that particular dining experience. Super Happy Fun Slide! I bet that's what that is, and I'm not just being facetious. Yeah, Rick's just pointed that one out. They're both dinosaur descendants, so it would make sense that they are kind of chickeny in their tastes. I can't aim at those guys down there. That's fine. Don't need to. Might be on the wrong side. I think that's one of the things that I really enjoyed the most about visiting um, Rixtras, is that, sure, I got to see a lot of wildlife, but also she got to see me go, hey, what's that? And just fall in love with every cool little bug or duck that I saw. And she's just like, oh yeah, they're this thing. They're all over the place. And I'm just all glowy-eyed and like, oh, wow. Wow. Also, yeah, Rixtras has seen me actually wander off and chase butterflies. That's not a bit. That's actually what I do. Yeah, there is some stuff there. I want that stuff. Can't get out that way. I think I can do that. Hey, you know how I was talking about it's usually pretty obvious where the secret stuff is, and it's not a case of you have to do the trick shots. I think this is it. That's just going to be a secret. But that's fine. I'm going to try and get it. Maybe it's not a secret. Maybe I have to get it. I don't know. It's a secret. Oh, and did I just get both items at once? Yes. Huh. Well, there you go. Ardent Slacker, welcome on in. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. We are occasionally doing well in Tomb Raider, occasionally doing real bad. Oh, I see you down there. How do I get down there? Oh, I can just drop down there. Can I get down there? It's time to find out. Oh, there's stuff there. I want that. Ooh! Look at that bundle of goodies. This is the silliest thing this game has ever done. Okay. What do we have? That looks like another water chute. So I'm wondering if I'm going to end up directing the water and... Yes, I agree. That's still not the button. I'm going to be doing that until the end of this game. By the way, here's the bad graphics filter. Where's your friend? Enemies come in twos in this game fairly frequently. Now, I'm going to have to go down there, aren't I? Unless... Ah, screw it. I dropped a science not too long ago. And surely 'twas worth it. Now, this one I see what I have to do. I'm going to drop onto this little slide over here. Unless... I don't have to go down there just yet. But... yeah, you're the worst enemies in this game. I don't like dealing with you. So this is something that Jaranovska had pointed out in the comments to the first stream of this. Yeah, some of the controls kind of jank, and they're not very well documented, and that is actually part of it, but part of it is that the game just... the controls are not correctly assigned. Like when the game said... oh no! Hang on. There you go. There you go. When the game said, like, use the action button to hold on to the ledge as you fall, it didn't actually mean that. I have come the wrong way. It didn't actually mean that. What it wanted me to do was to hold one of the context buttons, like the fire button specifically, and that's... no? Well then. Hopefully, I can just sneak through and not have to deal with anything. And hopefully, there's more than one like instance of these special guns in the. Oh no! Sure, why not? Hopefully there is more than one instance of the additional guns in this game, so it's not like, sure, you missed the Magnum, now you just don't have it. There is more than one way to get the Magnum. Splendid. No, that's just a texture on the floor. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, missing the shotgun is a rough one, because that's... Like, you can defeat the salamander without the shotgun, but you gotta be good to do that. Eh, missing a Glophotis is fine. Like, you don't need to do that. That's this whole side thing to get redacted. And well played, game. Like... Do I want to keep that? I'm going to keep the shotgun equipped. No, I'm not going to keep the shotgun equipped, because if it takes 2 shots to down one of the lions... Also, there's bats over here. And I need to shoot them with the pistols. But, oh no. Missing the shotgun. I mean, there's instances in Silent Hill 2 where I will occasionally miss the rifle. I keep forgetting that it's at the middle area of the prison, and I just don't get it. It's fine, you don't need it. Shotgun's fine, but... You know. Nice to have the firepower to make the timer in the Pyramid Head fight go down a little quicker, yeah? Hey, Jaded Mew. You know, we were talking about, on occasions there needs to be a comedy boing sound effect whenever Lara Croft ricochets off or something. Oh! We're back down here. Do you know what we need to do? It needs to be the, You know that noise in Mario 64 when you hit a wall and it's just that comedy sound? It needs to be that. That'd be funny. Mod that in, someone. That is a proper cartoon boing sound. shouldn't have gotten that secret. I'm all the way down at the bottom now, and I can't get back up again. Sad times. You get one more of those, game, and then I'm gonna start dropping saves. And I hate it, because that number's just gonna keep going up, and up and up and up. But that's kind of an oof. Like, it's not a proper Super Mario oof, but it's still a good one. And then cut to me going, "Doh," whenever I don't do a jump right. That took health. How very dare it. Huh. That's always the kind of thing that is really, really unintuitive to me in platformers, is walk off the edge. I'm watching somebody go through Pizza Tower lately, and they are currently going through P ranking every level. And the number of times when it's like, you think you have to jump because it's a jump, but actually you don't. You just fall off the edge and like clutch, and that's how to get the P rank. And wow, what wild. Where was that exit? Because this is not the exit, right? Oh yeah, exit was down here. I remember. Game, please dive. There you go. That's right. Exit was down there. That's where I saved that one time. Probably should have dropped onto that and slid down. I imagine that would break my fall. No, that's the aqueduct thing again. Okay, cool. And then that was it. There. And I join the lions, and all is well. There are a lot of instances in this game where I feel like, again, like with walking off the edge there, that's not strictly intuitive. And I don't think that finding the big crevice across there, it took me a minute to realize, oh yeah, the game has like pretty decent grappling like that. Lara Croft has infinite grip strength. This is one of those games where I am... It's... It's time I say, everybody, it's Quick Draw! Raiding in. He was playing some Final Fantasy VI, and then Final Fantasy Tactics. Also, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Quick! I was there for some of the stream. It was. Do you know what today was? Today was talking about Dragon Ball and who will win in a fight. That's what today's stream was. And it's one of those, like, I'm aware of these characters' names, and I'm aware of the shonen animes, but, like, I don't know who we're talking about, but yes, they would definitely win. Thank you very much for bringing the community along. We're playing Tomb Raider for my first time. I feel it's obvious that this is my first time. I'm not super great at it. But we're learning. We're learning and moving along. Like, there was a lot of... this is generally how it goes with quick streams, I find. There's a lot of technical talk that I don't fully get. Like, when he's talking through the nuts and bolts mechanics of Final Fantasy Tactics, I never played that game. I played Tactics Advance, which I thought was the advanced version of Tactics, right? No, it's something else entirely. But it's always really interesting when these mechanical talks come up, because, like, that's the kind of gameplay that I like to do, is I just want to get under the hood and see how the game works. Tell me the tricks. Right. So that is one of those. And I can grab one of those. And I can do that. I feel like I've missed something. Haven't I? Because this is the room where I started in. Oh! No, it's not. This is the room that I started in, but not up here. What are you doing up here? You're not... Cats don't climb. We've already done that joke today. Listen to these PlayStation strings! Oh my god! I knew there was something up here! See, I was trying to jump from that pillar up here, but the game wouldn't let me do that. Oh no, said the game. You cannot do this. Wow, some of these controls are really finicky. It's almost like it was... Oh, crocodile! It's almost like it was designed for tank controls. And Jaded Mew was entirely correct when they said that 2D controls ruin everything. Oh, that's hideous! Why is it? Why would you do that? I'll tell you why. It's because it's Core Designs. And I'll bet you they designed that and laughed. That is putting a boulder in front of the opening stage of Rick Dangerous, so you start the game and immediately die. That's what that was. No, we've mentioned some of that, how there were save points, and I think you mentioned it, that they come back in New Game Plus. Honestly, I'm glad that I can save Scum. I don't like doing it, but in doing it, it makes the game a lot more bearable. Alright, you coming back this way? No, that's fine. I can just shimmy past you. Out, out, out! Yeah. Right, it's not in here. So I think that I'm safe. So, what we're going to do is we are going to head back to the puzzle room. And I'm going to make some notes about what doors I need to go through. And when we come back next time, we're going to finish up with these here puzzles and see what's in the rest of the room. This is plural. There are multiple rooms. So let me just hurry on back. I feel like Lara Croft moves kind of slowly, but that may also be to do with, like, Lion. That may also be representative of the gameplay on the PS1. Like, on occasion, it just ran slowly. You know, comparatively. Oh, there's 2 of them! Did I get the lead bar? I have 2 lead bars currently. Yes. So 0, 0, 1. 0, 1. And I think that has opened a door. There is an open door there, and there's some lions down there. That was a big mistake. That was a very big mistake. Well, that was a good effort. What I'm going to do... I'm going to off-camera that. Because, yeah, see, I'm still over here. And I need to go and get that jump to get the lead bar. So I'm going to off-camera that. And then we're going to go and raid someone. Because that's my 3 hours. That's the time I have for today. That's a good way to end it, I think. He's taking it out on Wally Gator down there. Hell yeah. Who am I gonna go and raid? I keep forgetting, I've got 2 windows open, because I've got Overwatch Esports grinding out views in the background. And, golly, that's fun. Let's go and say hello to... Let's go say hello to Summer, because Summer is playing the Case of the Golden Idol, and we've just found something that will turn us into gold. Golly, how scary. So yeah, let's go do that. We're gonna go jump in the server and play Overwatch if anybody wants to go jump in the server and play Overwatch. Thank you very much for the raid. Plural. There was 2 of you. And thank you very much everyone for watching along. Show and tell. Thank you very much for redeeming all of these channel point redemptions. I like having them. And I think that they are very, very useful. Very nice for just being chatty with my friends. So yeah, let's go say hello to Summer. What is it? I think it's Sunday is Cluedo. Let's do that. And until next time, goodbye!